Hello guys,
Hi guys,
welcome back
to our
to
channel
channel
Candidly
Candidly
Yours.
Yours. So hi, I'm Kriti.
Hi, I am Samira. So here we are what happened on a Saturday lunch. We were,
Afternoon.
yeah, afternoon we were having lunch, So what happened? Kriti came and told me that she was saying something about podcast. She likes to listen podcast so much. She dreamt of starting a podcast, and I was like, bro, same, literally same. Like I literally made an account in lockdown for podcast, but then I don't know why I never continued it, but I don't know why, but I was so excited. I made the logo and all and all. But yeah,
We made our Instagram account on the same day. We made our Spotify account on the same day. We made all accounts on the same day, and we're like, we are starting this, we are doing this no matter what. We do not care about others' opinions. We do not care if we have followers. We do not care if we are growing very slow or something like that. We
yeah, we
just
are just here for having fun. Literally, like to just complete our dream, like one dream that we don't want to regret anything in our life, like we did not do it or something. It's just that we are just here for having fun.
It's just like two best friends, yeah, two closest friends talking. It's nothing
Best
about
friends.
best friends. Matlab, I don't know.
I'm your close friend.
I think you are my best friend, but I didn't know your
She
opinion about
she
it.
thinks I am her best friend. She
I
doesn't
know.
believe. She doesn't believe that.
I believe you're my best friend, but I don't know your opinion on that. That's why I do not
Okay,
want to.
wow. We stay together 24/7. We go to college. We are together literally
See,
24/7. We
I
have lunch together. We have dinner together. We have snacks together. Everything. And she thinks, I share her everything too. Like, legit everything. Like, the things I never tell to my other friends. I share her that too. And she thinks that I have an opinion that I might not be her best friend. Wow.
But the thing is, I did not have great friendships in my life till now, okay? So I'm a little doubtful of everything. Every step that I have taken has been a lot of has taken a lot of thinking and everything else. So this is how I we are starting candidly yours. And okay, so how we met.
Yeah, so let's start with how we met and all. Kriti, continue.
Okay, so there's Samaira's roommate. I have known her since school. She was in the same.
Like my roommate, what's
Mm.
okay, continue. Yeah, my roommate, Samara's roommate. Yeah, go continue.
Samaira's roommate.
She'll come in podcast like
She'll
some
come in the next
episodes.
episode or
Yeah.
some other episode. But like Samaira's roommate has was my roommate in our school also. So I knew her, but we were not the closest of friends. And when I shifted to Mumbai, I was staying other PG for like 6 months, and then I shifted to another PG. And in the second year, we started to become friends because I had something they didn't have, and they wanted to do it. So they used to come to my room.
Vape. Vape. So I'll tell. So what happened? Like first year I stayed in a PG, and Kriti came in that PG like after 6 months or so, like 6 7 months. Like first she used to stay in other PG and then she shifted in my PG. But at that time we were not friends because I had some other group. So that's why we weren't as talking or anything because I had a group, so socializing was like done for me. ऐसा करके. So then what happened? So then in second year, we three were in same PG, and then like my roommate said to me, like I wanted to vape so bad. I ordered a vape, but then yeah, the vendor was like, no, you'll get it at night. You'll get it at night. I was like, no, bro, I want it now. And then my roommate said, ki like Suha, then like Kriti must have it, so Kriti must have it like that. So I was like, hey, let's go to her room. So we went to her room, we talked, and like I found Kriti very interesting. Like she was so jolly, she was so fun. Like literally, like I was at home like for past month because of vacations and all, internship break to be precise, where I didn't do any internship. Yeah. So like she was very fun. Like after so long, like I laughed so much, and I don't know why, but from start I found Kriti to be very genuine. I really don't know why, but yeah. Like, what were your opinions about me?
See, I actually do not. I have a very like long-term memory loss. I don't remember things very easily. But I knew when I,
Short up memory loss.
but this was very long term. It
Huh.
was like a year back or something.
Yeah.
So when I talked to Samaira, it got we. I thought she was very interesting. At first, I thought she was really scary because she looked like that. But
I
then
don't look scary, okay? I look very innocent, people say to me, but like because of my piercings and my hair was also like colored. So people think I'm a bitch, ऐसे.
I didn't think she was a bitch though, because I know how her roommate is, so I didn't think she would be friends with a bitch. But like, okay, I have been friends with a bitch, so that's another story we'll cover in another part. So, we became friends, and then everything got like, I think I have never shared all of my nitty gritties in life that I have shared with them. So her Samaira's roommate is also very close to us. We are like a three people friend group, and all of us three like are very close. You could not tear us apart. I can't speak anything bad about them. Touch wood.
That's what.
तुम लोग भी टच वुड कर लेना इवी लाइक मत लगाना हमारी दोस्त में बोल रही गांड फाड़ दूंगी मैं तुम्हारी ठीक है तो फिर all of this happened and the thing is that things get when you find genuine friendships things get really good really fast and that's what I believe. I have not had the bestest of friends till now. I believe some things are very true in life and I think my principles may differ from some people but I think me and Samaira match on another level.
True that. Like I don't know how, like it was meant to be that I come to this college and like like the college I'm in, it was not on my list. Literally, it was not on my list. I came here because of my father. Like he said, this college is good, you can go. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I just gave exam for this college just because like my father would get happy, that's why. And I got in, and unfortunately I didn't get in any other college, like good college. So like there was no other option than to come here. So yeah, like it was all meant to be. I don't know. Like I hate this college, of course, but I don't hate my friends. Like the only thing that is keeping me going is my roommate and Kriti. That's it. That's like the only things that keeping me sane right now because our college is the worst thing you could ever see here, even here on this planet. Like, ew.
The thing is that college is shitty. Everybody's college city. We were not the best of friends in my first year or anything. It's just that you find friendships when you want that things to happen, when you like fix yourself or when you start thinking better or like when it's supposed to happen, it will happen.
When
So
you think like, I want my life to be better, I don't want to stay with, these toxic friends. I want my life to be better. I'm better off when you think, I'm better off alone than having toxic friends. At that time, you meet genuine friends, I feel. And the one story that really got us close was about a girl.
we are calling her Sandy Sundi because she was as crazy as Sandy Sundi in
Household
Household.
3, right?
I think
थ्री
it was
थ्री
three. I think it
थ्री
was three.
और नहीं फोर, वो फोर तो वो वाला था,
अरे वो
महाराजा राजा
राजा
वाला.
वाला तो
तो
थ्री
थ्री या
था
थ्री है.
तो हाउसफुल 3 में she was the same character but the thing was that we three became friends first and then the other person contacted our other roommate like Samaira's roommate and then that she came in our group then we fell out and everything happened but it was okay matlab there was a little bit of differences in the friends also then.
Okay, so I'll tell you exactly what happened. So what happened? In our first year, like Kriti was also in our PG at that time. And in our first year, in the ending month, like our exams month was like around May, right? Yeah. So around ending April, one girl came in our PG. Sandy Sundi. For privacy reasons, I won't call her name, but she's literally like Sandy Sundi. But yeah. So Sandy Sunday came in a PG, and like I don't know, like our exams were going on, so I was like full ignorant and all, and like not to bitch about anyone, and it's not that ki I'm like we are unempathetic
Unempathetic.
or something.
We do not, it's not like we do not empathize, but the thing is that we were also losing our minds
Yeah, because
in the middle of everything.
yeah. So what happened? Like she used to get panic attacks. Okay, so she used to get panic attacks and all everything, and I agree that TK panic attacks are like not a good thing to happen. You know, you need someone to be there. But to be honest, being there for someone who has panic attack 24/7 is exhausting for yourself only. At a point, I started to feel that I would also start getting panic attacks. My mental health was degrading. So sometimes you have to prioritize yourself, and that doesn't count as unempathetic or rude or bitchy person. That doesn't. You have to prioritize for yourself. Then only you can help others. See, we used to help Sandy Sundi in all other way, but sometimes it would get exhausting, and it was same for all of us, me, Kriti, and my roommate. It was same for all of us. Like we used to get exhausted and all, because obviously it was like literally 24/7. Like we used to go out. It's like yeah, we'll have some fun time and all. And every time, like when we went out, it ended up her having panic attack. So every fun we had would like
Have a backstory to it, that she had a panic attack, and then we used to come back in an auto. The first thing that happened was when I was going to a party, she was also there with us, and she had invited us. While coming back, she had a fight with someone, and then I had to take her back in an auto alone because Samira had some other plans. So I was like, okay, I'll take her back. As soon as we got into an auto, there was this guy who was following us. But then we lost him, and then she started having panic attacks. And I tried talking to her. I tried like keeping her fine because we were staying in a PG, and like in the PG, everybody knew that she used to get panic attacks, like the guards and everyone. So they used to like try to like comfort her and all that, call her parents, and she didn't want her parents to be called even. So while coming, she like had a panic attack and she fainted. And I was alone in the auto. I had to stop the auto midway. I had to ask the bhaiya to get a water bottle of water and like try to wake her up because she didn't want that her parents be called. So we had to wake her up in the auto, and then I took her, and then even I was in a not I even I was not in a good place at that time. I was taking medicines for my mental health. I got gotten diagnosed with mixed anxiety plus depression. So I used to take medicines, and then even I started to feel burnout, and that started affecting me in a really bad way. And our exams came, and the thing is that she got an internship, and the day of the exam, in the morning, I was watching a YouTube video learning history when she knocked on the door. And I was like, Sakshi, I'll come back and talk to you. Right now is not a good time because I'm studying. She was like, I just wanted to tell you I had an internship and you didn't open the door. There was a whole fight about it. I was like, I'm not being rude at this point because I thought that अब अगर कुछ होते ही जाता है तो तुमको ऐसे लगता है कि हाँ भाई यही हो रहा होगा इसलिए इसने नॉक किया है. अब मेरे को लगा कि ठीक है पैनिक अटैक्स आ रहे होंगे लेकिन ठीक है आई अंडरस्टैंड.
exam is a priority. See, I know panic attacks is like, someone's mental health is like degraded or anything, but exam should always be a priority. Like, to be honest, we sacrifice our own health during exams. Like, so why would we like waste our time and think about someone else's health? See, it's like it would sound rude, but if you are in our position, you would think the same too.
Like this used to happen every fucking day. Her having a panic attack would used to happen every fucking day, and it might be for a very small reason. She had a fight with someone, that also that guy or that
Her
girl.
boyfriend, to be honest, whenever she used to have, she literally, see, continue, that's like a later part of story.
Yeah, so she used to have it, and then it must be a friend, it must be someone else closer to her. But everything started with a small fight. She used to get a panic attack, and most of the time, I used to not go out. Samira used to not go out. Her roommate used to not go out. Sometimes it used to be just one of us to handle her, and it got really fucking. we started getting burned out. We started getting like our mental health started going down. So we needed to prioritize ourselves. And the thing is, during exams, our college is shitty. So we get debarred really easily. तो हमारे ICA we need to keep it at the fucking top. ठीक है तो फिर I couldn't like I know I if she would have had a panic attack I should have opened the door or something, but I knew that she didn't have it. She just wanted to tell me something, but she didn't need to realize that we all have boundaries. I used to sleep with her. She used to come to my room in the night. I used to go to her room in the night to just sleep. And I couldn't even sleep because I can't sleep with others. Like I
Someone else's bed.
on someone else's bed. And हमारे पीजी के बेड भी छोटे हैं ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं दूसरों को सुला भी लूं, but I still used to adjust. But things started getting really bad, and then
And she was kind of a girl that wanted someone constantly 24/7 around her. Like, alone time meant nothing for her. Like, she used to think, no, if I want constantly someone around me, so the other person should also constantly want someone around like the other person. Like, we prioritize our personal space very much. Every person should have the alone time moments, and she does not. She used to like leech of others, like leech of us, that no, have to stay with you, I have to stay with you. And I'm a person, I like to study alone. Like when I'm alone, I'm the fastest learner when I'm alone. So it's like every constantly being around her 24/7 would was literally very exhausting, to be honest. Like social, as to be honest, I'm not that social person. My social battery gets down way too fast. So it was getting very irritating, very like, and I don't know, but I don't know, like it might sound rude, like because most people think that is rude, but if you were in our position, you would literally understand what
and
exhaustion you're
and the
facing.
thing is that she didn't want to improve. She was not taking therapy. So that kind of got bad for us also, because if you know your mental health's bad, if you know that you have panic attacks every day, I cried in front of my father to take me to a therapist, which got one of my friends made jokes about it, but that's fine. But like, she did not want to take help. She didn't realize that she needed help. So it was kind of, we can't help a person that doesn't want to help themselves.
True.
So it's just that. So that's how we ended our friendship with her. We just like stopped hanging out after the exam scene that
Yeah,
happened
after
with me.
exams, we went to a trip too. Like, obviously, we went to a trip. That was the best trip. Like my first ever friends trip out of Maharashtra, I would say. So we went on a trip. Me, my roommate, and
Kriti.
Kriti. Yeah, we we three went on a trip. We like had so much fun there, but we did ask Sakshi because at that time we were friends with Sandy Sundi. So guys, sorry, technical errors. Yeah, I was too deep into that thought. So yeah, so what happened? So yeah, we went on a trip. We did ask Sandy Sundi that come with us as if I can. We were literally praying that don't, because we know her. Like she doesn't like crowded places. If she goes into crowded places, she would suffocate and all. And she need like she would suffocate and have panic attack, to be honest. And we were not in the position, like we are paying so much for this trip. We are paying for flights. We are paying for car we booked. We are paying for hotels, Airbnbs and all everything. And we just don't want our money to go on waste. Just like we went to Goa, so we are going to Goa just to take care of her. No, we didn't want her to come, and she denied. So we were like all happy and all, yeah, let's go. So we went and we asked her that, are you going to come? She said no. But then you know what happened? Like when we were going on trip on that day, like when we called a cab like to the airport, she says to Kriti that you didn't ask me even once. I'm going to guilt trip you, that guilt trip you all your life, that you didn't ask me. In fact, we did ask her. Obviously, like, if me and my roommate asked her, then why would Kriti ask her again if you're coming or not? To be honest, so it was like very wrong of her. And Kriti as a person is very, to be honest, I will say Kriti as a person is very as a what people thinks of her. Has she done right? Has she done wrong? She's very like think very ऐसे कि
I overthink a lot.
yeah, she is a overthinker. Like मैंने कुछ गलत तो नहीं कर दिया ना इसके साथ, ऐसे ऐसे. तो she overthinks a lot on that thing. And to be honest, and she also knew that कि like she is a overthinker. And तो भी वो जाके उसको ही बोलेगी कि मैं तेरे को गिल्ट ट्रिप करूंगी. Obviously, like the starting of our trip, she's said that, like, it's very irritating. It's very like boomer types, party pooper types, I hated that thing. So from that, after that trip, we started ignoring her. We used to not pick up her calls and anything. Like, it was like कि ठीक है यार, it's my life, I'll live your life, you'll live. And to be honest, we didn't care about her panic attacks. आया तो आया, someone will handle her. She should handle her on her own. Like, I don't know.
We understand that panic attacks can't be handled on their own, but the thing is that she didn't want to take help.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like,
I have been taking therapy because I
she
know
used to
things.
like only take sleeping pills. Itna sleeping pills is also not good for your health. She didn't used to understand that.
And like her medication used to get approved, okay, and the doctor used to call her for therapy. She did not go. वो बस medicine switch off करने के लिए डॉक्टर के पास लेके आ जाती थी. And the thing is, I have been taking therapy because I know my mental health gets bad. I know that sometimes it's not easy for me to handle, and I do not want to be a burden on others. Bhai, the thing is that, ठीक है, I know Samaira and her roommate will be there for me, whatever in life happens and everything and all of that shit. Even if I'm not good, if I'm in a bad health, they'll be there. But the thing is that you can't blame your mental health on someone. You can't, you know, कि ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, मैं थेरेपी नहीं लेती हूँ, मेरे पास तो दोस्त है. अरे नहीं होता ऐसे. यू नीड टू इम्प्रूव थिंग्स इन योर लाइफ इफ यू वांट टू गेट इनटू अ
Some
बेटर
things
प्लेस.
even friends can't fix it.
Yeah, we can just talk to you, we can understand your problems, but we can't be your therapist. We are not qualified enough to be anybody's therapist. We cannot see things in normal life happen that we can share with our friends. But if you are too deep down, depression, anxiety, or any of those things, any of those mental health things, please take help. It's not gonna get fixed. I understand that sometimes parents don't agree. I understand sometimes you do not have the option to go to anyone else. But if you can, if you have the option, please
She
take
had the
mental health
option to
help.
go. Her father used to encourage her, but she didn't used to go. I don't know why, but yeah.
My father understood that I have a mental health problem. He took me to a therapist. He understood that, and her parents also understood that. I had my father used to think that ठीक है मेरे से बात करके ठीक होगा क्या. मैंने बोला नहीं पापा, मेरे को चाहिएगा, because I think if you really need help and you know that, just go. Just you need to go to a therapist for God's sake. If you are not feeling good, if things have been happening for a long time, see a therapist. They might not fix your problems, but they might kind of make it better. So yeah, that's from my side.
So yeah, so after that, like, we used to ignore her and all. We didn't tell her on her face that we want to end our friendship or anything. But one
We just
point,
started distancing
yeah, we
ourselves.
started distancing ourselves, and eventually she also understood that we are distancing from herself. Essay, but then when our breaking point came, when like literally we texted her that we should take a break, like, from our friendship, because it's getting very exhausting. What was when I was at my friend's place, Kriti was at her friend's place, and I don't know, Sandy Sundi went to beach. I don't know why she went alone. She went to a beach, and she came back with cuts on her leg, like literally not 3 4 cuts, but
multiple, like she was self
multiple, like,
harming herself.
yeah, she was self harming herself, and then she came back to our PG. So, and at that time, my roommate was there. My roommate, she doesn't like blood. Like, when she sees blood, like, she gets very scared. She gets very, sad, like, very, how
It
to
just
say,
hurts her.
yeah, it just hurts her. So it was her all alone to handle Sandy Sundi. And at that time, when she texted me, like, I ran from my friend's place, like, ran from there, and I came in auto. I, like, so fast I came here. But then till that time, like, her wound was all closed up because, like, first aid was done on her wound. But it was so scary to see that, like, see, I don't know, I'm not afraid of anything as a blood, but my roommate is very much afraid of bloods, and, like, she faints at the sight of blood. It's like that. And she saw that it would be so hard for her, and after that we didn't want to see her. Like, bro, if you have a problem, talk. Talk. She had a full-fledged boyfriend to talk. She had, like, other friends, in two or three friends in PG hostel, like, and PG, in our PG to talk. But then I don't know why self-harming is the option. See, I hate self-harming, and I have cleared to her that you could. Well, like, she had done self-harming in the past, so I had cleared to her, bro, please don't do this ahead. Then it will cost us our friendship, and I had cleared to her. And then also she did, and it did cost us our friendship. वो तो पहले ही हो गया था खत्म, बट
ठीक है,
ये तो
मतलब
ऑफिशियली हो गया उसके बाद.
उसके बाद आई थिंक सेल्फ हार्मिंग ठीक है, पीपल्स मेंटल हेल्थ गेट बैड, दे सेल्फ आई हैव सेल्फ हार्म.
Self harming is never an option. If anyone does, I'll always condemn that.
My self harm is never an option. I have done it myself, but then self harm could never be an option anymore for me because it's not something you or anybody should be. I think the main problem is that she knew she should not go to the beach alone. Still, she went. ठीक है. तो दिस हैज हैपेंड सो मेनी टाइम्स दैट आई हैव टोल्ड अगर तेरे को बीच में अकेले जाना नहीं पसंद है तो तेरे को नहीं जाना चाहिए. सी इफ यू नो दैट सम प्लेसेस होल्ड मेमोरीज, बैड मेमोरीज दैट माइट ट्रिगर you in any sort of way, you should not go there. Sometimes it happens, but like every time her only option was going to the beach, and I was like अकेले मत ही जाना because हम कितना ही हैंडल कर लेंगे. And before that, before this incident happened, we had all to kind of distance ourselves. But I think for मेरे साथ तो वही खत्म ही हो गई थी आधी, क्योंकि when the exam thing happened, that was my breaking point, honestly. And for Samaira and her roommate, this I think was the ultimate breaking point.
Yeah. So it was like, to be honest, it's very hard to see people do self harm. If even if they are not your friend, even if that people, like, those people, irritate you, but it's very hard to see people do self harming. I know, like, they have some problem and all, but everyone should, everyone, like, she was, like, not 17, 18. She was legit full-fledged 21-year-old girl. She should obviously know that,
Self
you
harm
know
is not an option.
yeah.
And the thing is that she knew that she shouldn't go to the beach. She knew she had bad memories with the beach. She had told us.
And you know what, like, later I got to know, like, one of our friend was, like, doing architecture show, so she had cutter for to make her models, and everything. So Sandy Sundi literally went to her room, took the cutter silently, like, she didn't even let that friend know that she's taking her cutter. She went to Juhu Beach and then did that.
So this was all kind of planned, I guess. But we do not know anything. Abhi tak to we have cut off friendship. She has graduated. We kind of have moved on from the phase. We are very close now. I think Sandy Sundi did brought us closer.
Yeah, she did bottom soul because we used to vent about her, and because of her, we had some other, our life incidents. We used to talk about that because, so it's like she did brought us closer. Some way or other, we are grateful for her.
Some way or the other way. But the thing is that because of not because of her, but because things like that happened, it kind of like degraded my mental health. So I had to cut her off. And I think everything has brought us closer, like all three of us. We are very tight right now. And this is our, I think, our life story kind of, because we have talked a lot about Sandy Sundi. But yeah, so we talked about Sandy Sundi. The main reason was that because she brought us closer. Otherwise, we would not have been starting this podcast in
True.
like a year after.
True.
We kind of know everything about each other. I might forget things, but I think we are close enough.
Like we shared each other everything, literally everything.
So they know what I do in my real life, how I am, I know how they are. I would never do anything to personally hurt them in any kind of way because that would eventually hurt me. I can't hurt anyone, I think. I had bad experiences with people and they are kind of still my friends. So I don't think I am that person to hurt anyone. But yeah, I guess yeah, that's all from my side.
Let's go. So this is how our friendship grew. Our life story, not life story exactly, but this is how our friendship grew. Like it started from a vape
Mhm.
to Sandy Sunday to
To
this podcast.
yeah. So now I don't think I've been trying to leave vaping. It's been kind of like quit vaping. I
It's
think it's
been
gonna
like,
be 25 days probably. I have
yeah,
not counted yet. We have found another alternative, but yeah, we're not speaking about that currently. But yeah, we are crazy. We are goofy enough. We are crazy enough. If you see us in real life, you will think that भाई ये तो बहुत ही पागल है, बहुत चुतियाप करते हैं हम. We are very. We do not have to pretend to be another person in front of
each other.
each other, in front of Samaira's roommate, in front of any fucking person. We are weird enough. We are publicly weird.
True.
We are goofy, publicly goofy. People say that we do not recognize them. But yeah, we are goofy, we are crazy, we do everything. There are things that you prioritize in your life, and I think I prioritize them a lot, and I think they also do. I think.
Yeah,
What is
of
your
course.
opinion?
Of course. Of course, I'll prioritize always Kriti and my roommate. These two are on my priority list. See, I also haven't had such great friendships. Like they were at a point, but we'll get into that later, friendships wala part episode,
I know.
friendships episode. We'll get into
So
that later. But to be honest, Kriti and my roommate, these two friends, till now, I would say I've like found the best people in my life, to touch wood.
touch wood. Guys, nazar no nazar, please.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to them, to be honest. Like, I never even imagined like I would get such a nice friends.
And I think people say that तीन लोगों का friend group नहीं होता because two are always close, and I don't think that's the
Yeah, I don't think that's true, to be honest.
yeah, because the three of us share things with the three of us. We do not have कि वो इससे ये छुपा के रखना उसे वो. We have shared a lot of things, a lot of bad moments, a lot of good moments. I think for like second year and a half, they have seen me crying during exam. So that's I think during exam, my breaking point is exams. Like I am not seen during exams. I am very scared of exams. Like I have exam anxiety. That's what it's called. I am very crazy during exams, but these people have seen me through that, and I think the people who see me through exam anxiety have seen through it all. For me, that's the point in every friendship, if you kind of like notice.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know, but it's great. What to talk? I'm not sure like what to talk now.
Female friendships are not that toxic.
हाँ, group of three. Yeah, I was going to talk about that, but I forgot. Like, नहीं याद आ गया अभी. हाँ, so like we as a group of three, we know each other. We know like everyone has their personal space. So it's like if if my like roommate and Kriti are talking, I was like, I'm okay, bhai, you would talk. I can't talk right now. My social battery is zero, and they understand that too. So it's like that ki yeah, I'm getting zoned out, but you do talk. So it's like
We all
yeah,
three have compensated in some way. Like,
yeah.
अगर मेरे को समायरा से बात करना है तो मैं उससे बात करूंगी, फिर उसके बाद मैं जाके उसकी रूममेट से भी बात करूंगी.
Hmm.
देयर इज नथिंग दैट्स हिडन. मतलब जो हम तीनों में बात होती है, अगर समायरा को कुछ बात पता है तो वो मेरे को भी आके बताएगी, वो अपनी रूममेट को भी बताएगी तन.
Hmm.
और अगर उसकी रूममेट के पास कुछ बात है तो वो समायरा को भी बताएगी, कृति को भी बताएगी. इट्स द सेम थिंग. और मेरे पास कुछ बात है तो दोनों को पता चल ही जाता है एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. सेम टाइम में नहीं पता चली, थोड़ा सा लेट जल्दी हो सकता है, बट द
But we know.
एसेंशियली
Yeah.
सबको सब कुछ पता है. वी डू थिंग्स फॉर ईच अदर. दे नो व्हाट आई लाइक, आई नो व्हाट दे लाइक. हम ऐसे मतलब we go for hangouts, we go for like we three go for like a group hangout where people, other people are not there. We prioritize our group also, and then we prioritize other friends also. Well, my other friends are kind of bitchy, but like okay. ठीक है भाई. They also think that. I think Savaira has a very good opinion about my friends.
Her friends, I literally don't even want to talk to her friends. I don't want to see her friends. I don't want Kriti to talk to her friends, but I don't know why she does talk to them. I don't know. Today, what happened in college? Like Kriti and like her friend, like the toxic friend, is in same class with her. So her class got finished early, like her section got finished early, and my section had like college for 2 hours more. Like my lectures didn't get cancelled, her got cancelled. So it was like I was like, ठीक है, I'll come drop you नीचे तक till like नीचे तक till auto ऐसे. So she was like, no, no, I should call that my other friend too. And I was like, तू पागल है क्या? तू चल भाई, तू यहाँ से तू चल. I literally snatched her hand and pulled her towards the left. I was like, तू नहीं बात कर रही उससे.
The thing is that there's this other friend.
We'll get into that topic in some other episodes, about friendships. Too
So
many things.
too many things to talk about. That I think, so everything is very,
Hmm.
so I think everything is kind of hidden right now. I think at some point in our life we might reveal who we are, but right now I think we are not gonna share any personal stories, that we are not gonna take names, and we would like to keep others' identities hidden right now. So yeah, thank you so much
Thank you so much, guys,
for
for
listening
listening.
to us.
Literally, it's like almost 40 minutes.
From us to yours, this is what
Mhm.
friendship looks like.
So,
This is just a podcast about three girls. The third girl might come later, but yeah. So we have started this channel on Saturday. We are putting our first episode out on Monday.
so that's it from us, guys. So we are so happy that you listened all along. You're
Yeah, if you did.
dedicated.
But we do not care, like, if only one person listens to us. I think,
It's okay. Like, if anyone would listen to our podcast like till the end, they would know that you should always prioritize yourself no matter what happens, no matter how the person is broken. Even if the person is suicidal, to be honest, if that's hurting you, that's affecting you, take a step back. It's their life, they'll figure it out. It's their karma that they're handling. It's not your obligation to be with them.
yeah, it will never be your obligation because you have your own things to deal with. Not everyone is fine in this generation. Everything gets better though, and everything will get better. And if you really want to improve yourself, things do get better. Speaking from personal experience, things get better when you really want to improve, when you really want to think better of yourself. And this is our first episode, so please follow or do whatever you want. These it's just a chutiap podcast. It's not a chutiap podcast, but these are just like two friends talking.
Yeah. Two friends venting out in front of a phone.
Yeah. So that's all from us.
To you. This is Candidly Candidly
Yours.
podcast. Signing off, Samaira.
Signing off, Kriti.
Let's go. Candidly yours. Thank you.